My name is Samantha Phillips, and I'm going to give my persuasive speech on animal testing. Makeup brands today are getting more and more creative with how they market their product. They are giving creators thousands of dollars to promote their product, and all of a sudden their brand is the most popular and is all sold out everywhere. This is no coincidence, but most people don't really think about what the product actually is before they buy it. They don't think if it's cruelty-free or what the brand's history is. And as a person who is guilty of buying several products without looking into the brand, I can say after much research, I will always try to avoid brands that use animal testing. Hopefully this will give some insight on how to protect these innocent animals by spreading awareness. Animal testing is cruel to innocent animals, and there are many ways to make sure a product is safe without using innocent creatures as test dummies. The points I want to cover is what animal testing even is, how to prevent it, and how can you make the change. Most people don't even know what animal testing is, so let's start there. There are different kinds of animal testing, and a website by Cruelty Free International published an article in 2023 that reports that mice and other animals are being bred with specific genes that are either taken out or put into their cells. So this is particularly targeted for genes that could be related back to humans. But according to the same article, another type of testing on animals is when animals are being forced to eat or inhale other substances or have them rubbed into their skin or injected into their bodies. This is pretty much just to see the effect of the chemical that they are putting into their bodies has on them, to see if it could affect humans. As you can see by this picture right here is a picture of a cat, and it has a mechanism on its head to hold it down. And this is similar to, well, not similar, this is what they, a type of way that they test on animals just in the US. And if this doesn't look or sound bad enough, there is the amount of animals that fall victim to this is quite disturbing. And in the US alone, according to an article by Petra in 2022, almost 1 million animals were held captive in laboratories or used in experiments, and that doesn't include rats, mice, reptiles, amphibians, or agricultural animals. Plus an estimated 100 million in rats and mice are used in testing. In this chart, you can see out of all of the countries, the United States, is most known for, or tests the most with animals, which should be quite disturbing and also should show that animal testing isn't necessary because it's not used in every single country. This process isn't just cruel, but unnecessary. Not only do we already have a long list of chemicals that have a history of being safe to use on animals, but we also have alternatives to animal testing. According to an article by Tree Hugger in 2021, techniques like cell cultural tests can be even more inclusive because scientists can get pigment-producing cells, and that will replicate the human skin with different ethnicities. And there have also been other countries that, again, have banned animal testing, like that chart. And this just, again, proves that animal testing isn't the only answer. Although humans and animals are both mammals and share many qualities, it's not always accurate. What could be true for animals could not be true for humans and vice versa. And according to an article in Ecologist, some researchers exaggerate the importance of animal testing. And this creates a false sense of confidence within the consumers, which think that animals are required to advance medicine within humans, but that is simply just not true. And now that you know what animal testing is, and just some of the alternatives to animal testing, what can you do to help? Well, the answer is simple. According to a website by WAF by Davis in 2023, the best way to help is simply just buying cruelty-free products. This is just think before you buy, do some research before you buy, and websites such as Sephora has made this so much easier than it ever has been by placing a little mark that says cruelty-free on their products online and in store. So there really isn't an excuse today of why we can't avoid these products. And there's also different websites to donate that can make a change, but the biggest way to make a change is simply just changing in your own home. Now that I've showed you some of the ways that animals are tortured and used to humans' advantages, I hope that it's something that you just won't go home and ignore. The way to make a change is by being aware of our purchases and not giving money to these brands and endorsing their products. To see a change, we have to make a change in our own lives. So let's start today and go out, and I want everyone here to commit that making our homes a safe place for every living creature around us, which starts with us buying certain products that are cruelty-free and care about our environment today. Okay, I forgot to do the feedback, so feedback.
You want us to talk now?
Yes.
I thought it was good. I thought you had a lot of good points. You could tell that you were a bit nervous, but I'm wondering if that was just because you were trying to rush and make sure you got all the facts into the time period. So if you had, more time, maybe I think you would have relaxed a little bit, because it's obviously something that's important to you. So I thought it was good. And I only think you said like twice.
Thanks.
I thought it was good because you got really straight to the point, and
Yeah.
I mean, as much as you had information-wise, it still was a clear and concise message that people can easily see in that speech.
Thanks.